Hey guys, welcome to JoJo Cider Reviews and More. I'm JoJo. Today I'm going to be reviewing a beer out of Two Roads Brewery out of Stratford, Connecticut, and this is called Passion Fruit. Shout out to my mom. Tomorrow's her birthday, and she likes fruit beer, so she requested this one. So just wanted to do this for her. Love you, Mom. And this is, there's a little bit of discrepancy. It says on the can it's a Gose, but on Beer Advocate, it says this beer is a kettle sour, fruit kettle sours. And I looked up both descriptions for different beers, for the two different beers. It says for fruited kettle sours, a widely popular and modern American beer style. These are brewed with the kettle sour process, wherein lactobacillus is pitched directly into the kettle to sour the wort. And once the desired pH level, sourness is achieved, the wort is boiled after you take out, the grains. And to stop the process, kill off the bacteria, then it's hopped and fermented as normal. And then brewers will then add fruit, juice, puree, stuff like that after primary fermentation. And some brewers might also add fruit during fermentation or barrel aging as well. And the color, aroma, flavor, and sourness will differ greatly based on the brewer's intent. Many examples share a tart, fruity, crisp, and refreshing experience. So that is fruit kettled sours, which Beer Advocate says this is. However, it says on the can it's a Gose. According to Beer Advocate, a Gose is straw to medium amber. The contemporary Gose is cloudy. So that's the difference there from suspended yeast, a wide variety of herbal, spice, floral, or fruity aromas other than found in traditional Leipzig-style Gose are present in harmony with other aromas. Salt, table salt, is traditional in low amounts, but may vary from absent to present. Bodies low to medium low. Low to medium lactic acid character is evident in all examples, such as sharp, refreshing sourness. So I guess the big difference is Goses have table salt in it, and they seem to be more cloudy as well. But I think a Gose is a type of kettle sour. That's my understanding anyways. By the way, this is 4.8% alcohol by volume. Gets 91 out of 100 on Beer Advocate. I could not find the IBUs disclosed. On the side of the can it says tanker truck passion fruit Gose. Two Roads is driving a tanker truck down a road less traveled with this passion fruit Gose. We kettle soured this ale in our own tanker truck trailer, a former milk tanker. So this is out of a former milk tanker, like the one on the front label that's parked right on the grounds of our brewery. So, featuring a nose of big tropical fruit, the taste of light wheat, and a perfect harmony of tartness, and a sweet fruit that's mingled with a hint of salt. So there you go with the salt. To really bring out the flavor to life, this tanker truck soured Gose is the perfect route to refreshment. Here's to the road less traveled in life and in beer. So let's get right into it. This is a 1 pint can. I believe this is the first sour I have reviewed on my channel. All right, going for the pour. Look at that. Large head, I said over 3 fingers or so. Slightly off-white, maybe like a cream colored head. Decent amount of bubble streaming up to the surface. It's kind of like a dark yellow, light orange type flavor. You can see through the glass, but it's pretty hazy. Pretty cloudy, I should say. So in that regard, according to Beer Advocate, it's more like a Gose. It's going for the aroma. Yeah, it smells tart, if that makes sense. What is that? Kind of like a tropical note, some sort of orange maybe. It's like, kind of like a berry. It reminds me of like a strawberry. It's kind of like a wild berry type of thing, If you were to go out hiking, you pick some berries, it kind of reminds you of that smell. But it smells very tart though. Kind of reminds you of like a cider. Smells good though. Head has pretty much totally died down, so let's get right into the flavor. Without further ado, salute. Very smooth. Noticing already kind of a creamy mouthfeel. The tartness is definitely there. Kind of like a medium tartness. It's definitely not overly sour. Some spiciness in the back end of the palate. Yeah, it reminds me of like a kind of like a strawberry. It's kind of like a sour fruit. I'm trying to think. Not like a sour candy, but it's definitely has a decent amount of tartness, which you want in this. Mouthfeel is on the light side, but the higher end of light. A little bit of citrusy. There's a little bit of sweetness too to kind of balance out the tartness. You know, just a little bit of malt in there, and I'm also getting that little bit of saltiness as well. Yeah, definitely. Which is kind of reminds me of like a lemon almost. Kind of like, you know, if you put like if you're having like a cocktail, what are those called? The vodka shots, lemon drops. Okay, so you put like a lemon drop in vodka and you add salt around the rim. Kind of reminds you of that. Kind of reminds you of like a margarita with the salt. You know, get that little bit, just a touch of alcohol, booziness, but not a lot. But I do get the passion fruit as well. I believe they say this is actually brewed with passion fruit juice. So that is there as well. You know, for a score, I think it's really good. I guess I would consider it a Gose. Even though Beer Advocate says it's a kettle sour, they seem to be similar. But I'm definitely picking up that salt, which I think you get sometimes in the Gose. And it seems pretty cloudy as well. So I'm going to consider this a Gose. And this is pretty good. I'm going to go with a 91 out of 100, A-. I would get it again. Almost no lacing, by the way, but that's okay. Yeah, a little bit of like, kind of looks like orange juice at this point. Some orange flavor in there as well. But I would recommend it. And again, this is Two Rose Brewery, passion fruit. You know, I've liked this brewery for a while. I enjoy their Rosemary's. It is a barrel, I think it's a bourbon barrel aged pumpkin ale. That's really good around Halloween. I reviewed it on my channel. They do really good things, this brewery. They have a New England IPA that's around here. I forgot the name of it, but it's like a double IPA that I really want to try. But yeah, if you like tropical beers and you like sours, I definitely recommend this. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Please consider subscribing. Until next time, salute.